Alpha 75. This is the newest boat from Liquidlogic. So I'm going to go over the boat right away, just looking at it sitting here on the ground. Love the big handles. I've always liked Liquidlogic's handles. They're super strong. These things, damn, you could have 20 people pulling on these things and they still won't break. I really like these handles, and they're huge inserts on the bottom too. Graphics, man, look at this. Look at this logo. This is what we call a MIG, you know, a mold-in graphic, and it's nice. This is one of the most detailed graphics I've ever seen. Waterfall, who knows who coming off. Looks like they've got a little organ tuck action going on. Possibly outlet falls, maybe. A wolf howling at the moon. Alpha, cool name. Little Liquidlogic logos in the moon. 75, and the 75 means volume, you know, 90 gallons, 75 gallons, so that's the volume, that's the sizing that they do. Interesting thing here, I think the theory behind this is you come off a drop, water will help propel you forward. Kind of like puts that handle right there, you know, kind of similar to like, you know, a pocket. I think the remixes had something similar to this in the back, and I thought it did pretty good on the remix. I have paddled the remix 69, really good boat. They done really good with it. And there's another one, the sizings on the remixes, oh my God, 59, 69, 79, 89, 100, I don't know. It goes on and on. Extra small, small, medium, large. Get with a program, I get it. But anyway, integrated wall holders. I think Liquidlogic was one of the first to kind of do this. I had not seen this on many boats before back in the day, and they started just kind of molding in wall holders. It might have been done somewhere else, who knows, but I really like the integrated wall holder. It's less hardware back here. You know, a lot of places do hardware, but that wall, once it's in there, you know, it's put in while it's hot. It's really hard to get those walls in and out, so that wall's not coming out. Cockpit rim's nice and beefy. Yes, they did away with drainage ports. Drainage ports create a hinge on these 9-foot boats. Good job on keeping that run through right there. To run that cockpit rim around and don't put a drain port here creates the hinge on these longer boats. Liquidlogic's outfitting, you know, say what you want. The simplicity and the design of this outfitting has always impressed me. They've been in this, what they're calling the badass outfitting for, God, I don't know, 100 years now. Who knows? But they've not altered much, and it's kind of like Liquidlogic's approach on this. If it ain't broke, why are you trying to fix it? You know, it's like it functions, it's good, but you know they're pretty competitive. I really like the outfitting. You know, simple to adjust, runs all the way up. The thigh braces are simple to adjust. You can adjust this whole boat with just a Phillips head screwdriver. You know what they say? It's not the size of the screwdriver that counts, but how you use it. And let me get it out of here. Look at, so always keep a screwdriver with you, so that way you can adjust, you know, on the fly if I need to. And this is great for down in the bulkhead. So yeah, I like having a good size screwdriver. These things right here, you tighten, loosen right here. I like to run my thigh braces a little back. Gives me a little more contact with my thighs when I run them back. I run them more in the back position. I've got the seat kind of in where I would think like more center. A little bit back. I think I went a little bit back, and the only reason I'm going a little bit back because I paddled the 90, and the whole time I felt like I needed to be back farther so I could engage that kick rocker back here. Like I wanted to be back on that rocker brake. Before I brought this out, I added hip pads and moved the seat back slightly to kind of adjust for that, just from my previous paddling. They did do these little wave deflectors here. Piranha has those also, and to me, you know, they're not very deep, so do they do anything? I don't know. The bow of this boat was beautiful on the Alpha 90. That thing felt like it could go over anything. It would get back on that kick rocker and lift that bow up even higher and go out. It felt like it could come out anything. The only thing that would really, I've got really curiosity about is how this thing would handle in big water with the lack of edges and thin back here and comes down narrow. In my experience, a boat that comes out wider back here is a little better for coming off big drops and ramping out of big drops. I don't know how this will do. It's really wide here, so in theory it should do nice, and its length will help carry it out. Ridges in the bow. This holds the bow wall in. It is a complete bow wall all the way down, which helps out a lot with flotation. They don't have the step out pillar, which is You know, you can put your foot here and use that somewhat as a step out pillar. Overall, the boat looks nice. It's got very sexy lines to it. I love these lines. It's like, I don't know, I guess it kind of looks like a bowling pin of some sort. It's just really cool looking the way they done the lines on this boat. Classic kind of like lines, and this has an old school Liquidlogic feel to me. This line, you know, obviously it does nothing way up here, but I kind of like it. I like the looks of it. The handles could be a little bigger, that deep. That could be a little deeper. I mean, my knuckles are, it's hard for me to, I'd like to be able to have this a little deeper. That would help out. Bow profile is really nice on it. Foot braces, you know, it just got your standard bulkhead plate. I run a lot of extra foam. I added a shit ton of extra foam. I always like running extra foam in my boat. Water bottle holder under here. Throw rope holder. I like the fact that they've done this. They've actually got the throw rope right where I can access it. I'm a big fan of having a throw rope right here that I can get to quickly. I can just grab that and yank this out. That's a paddler that designed that. That's someone that's done some rescues right there. I like that. The way I can do that, and it locks in, so even in the event of a swim, I'm not going to lose this throw rope. It's a solid back band. It's really low on me though. I like to have a little higher back band. This one really doesn't have much adjustment to it. It's just a ratchet strap that runs around here like that, and a foam, you know, really simple. One thing about Liquidlogic, everything in this boat is made in-house. You know, this boat right here in particular, I think it comes in at like $9.99, which, looking at every other boat out there, every other 9-foot boat out there on the market, from the Nirvana, which I think is $1,400, to the 9R2, I think is around about $1,400. Dagger's about $1,250, almost $1,300. And then this boat comes in at $9.99. So the amount of savings that you can get on a 9-foot creeker, downriver fast creeker style boat, I think it's a really good deal for someone kind of looking to kind of get them a boat. And their warranty's really good too. They have a really good warranty with their hulls. I've paddled in the past. I have paddled a Stomper, a Jefe Grande. Those were two of my favorites. I had a remix for a little while. I have paddled the Liquidlogic boats, a Huck. I had an old Huck back in the day too. This color is just called Lemon Lime, the name of this color. So let me put my massive screwdriver back where it belongs. Get in there. So yeah, I always carry a tool with me because obviously I'm a tool. So there you go. See this padding right here? This helps with carrying it. You can put your shoulder right there, and these long hikes, I love that. I really like that. And the handle, you can actually put your hand right inside of here and hold on. So it's a good kind of balance point to get this boat on its edge. And see how I'm just kind of like, I can walk with that right there. I like that. So yeah, let's get this thing on the water and see what it's all about.